what he's doing, but he's doing something. I don't know where he's going, but I want
this is it. Car's packed up. We have, what time do we have here? 12:25, Saturday. What's the date today? May the 12th. And we are off to Bristol Mountain for the first race of the campaign. We'll check you guys out en route. Should be a good one. It's shaping up to be good weather. Turn the car over. Should be about a 2.5 hour drive up to Canandaigua, New York from Hamilton, Ontario, Canada. It's roughly 133 miles, 235k, but we got a border stop, and usually I get pulled in at the border. But peace out. We'll check you later on the ride here as we pull out of the driveway. There's the grass. There's some of the grass I've been cutting this week. One of our rental properties right there needs to be cut again. Giving the gas away today, $1.37 a liter, eh? Is it a $37? $1.38.9 a liter. Fuel stop. Again, $100. Hopefully this gets us to Ellicottville, because I'm going there. I'm gonna book a hotel in Canandaigua tonight, and then Ellicottville tomorrow to fix up our property, cut the grass and stuff. Like I say, it should be about a 2.5 hour drive, but with the border it'll be more like 3.5. So I'm looking at 4 o'clock. Ride for a few hours, then hit the hay and get ready for tomorrow. We got a ride with the Pro 1-2 guys tomorrow. So Wheels and More. They're gonna send either Galen or Bruce early. The one who didn't go is going to come across solo later, stack the brake, and that's how they're going to win the race. And I don't know if it's feasible for me to go with an early move or not, but I'm going to try. And we'll see if my prediction holds true. That's how I think the race will play out. Free beer. Not getting it. Not getting it. Not gonna get the duty free beer. I'll buy some beers tonight. Right now I gotta deal with the border crossing. So every time I come across into Buffalo, I have a problem at the border. I have a brother, twin brother. He's inadmissible to the United States. So every time I come across, they're like, "Are you Sean? Are you Shane?" And they got my fingerprints on file, so all they got to do is fingerprint me. But then I got to go in. But if I catch a good guard at the booth, it's pretty cool. There was a stretch here where I was batting pretty good.
In 400 meters, continue straight to stay on Peace Bridge.
I was batting pretty good. I was like 6 out of 8 trips in. I got in at the booth, but lately I've just been getting sent in. And they're doing construction on this bridge today. It's not so bad. We're driving pretty much right up to the booth. So that's my dilemma. I'm not going to film when I talk to the guard, obviously, because I know if he sees a camera going, it's going to be like, "Are you recording this?" So, but yeah.
Continue straight to stay on Peace Bridge.
Made it to the border, no problem. Good time. 57 minutes from Hamilton. Well, from Burlington.
Continue on Peace Bridge for 800 meters.
That ties the PB. I was hauling pretty good down to QEW, 130, 140k per hour. But Vietnam with streetlights, Buffalo, New York, folks. Check it out, eh? It's actually not a bad town, Buffalo. And they're going to have a Larkinville Criterium starting here Thursday night. and 5 race series. I hope to hit as many as possible. I don't know if I'll race this Thursday, but I'll definitely hit at least 3. But yeah, here's the border. Shut the camera off. Coming up, and Canandaigua, about an hour and a half away.
In 400 meters, take the ramp on the left to I-190 South.
Gotta fucking go in. Every time. Gotta hit the border over there. So, always adds time onto the trip. Even with a fucking tailwind, it's never fast. With the long wait at duty customs, I want to ride, so I'm just gonna head into Ellicottville, New York, where our chalet is. Get the ride in that I'm supposed to get in. Just chill out there. I had free cancellation, last minute cancellation on the hotel room. That was great, so I just phoned them, canceled that. Head in here to Ellicottville. Just a little. I got to ride 2 hours, and figure out. You just get up early and hit registration in the morning. That fucking border's got to get their act together, man. It's fucking aging me. Alright, so race day morning. Day's finally arrived. It's been an interesting last 24 hours. I had a huge delay at the border yesterday, as you see, and I got sent in. Ended up being almost a 3-hour wait. I had to get 2 hours in on the bike, which I happened to get. I stayed down at our family chalet, and now I'm venturing into Canandaigua. I'm about 10 minutes away from the start line area. So we'll be heading there and getting registered, and see if we can put together a big one. Mixed in with the pros, like I said, so it's going to be interesting to see how the race plays out. Are some of the masters going to try to slip into a move with the pro guys? I don't know if there's anybody that can do it. We'll see today. It'll make for an interesting dynamic. Nobody really knows who's racing who, right? So, anyways, we're on the 20 South, I believe, or West, sorry. Looking for Bristol Road up to Bristol Mountain Ski Resort. Bristol's over, and it's over sooner than I wanted to, but I'm not too disappointed. I rode well. I covered everything in the first 15 minutes. There's about 6 or 7 attempts. Bruce Bird, the current UCI Road World Champion over 45, Wheels of Bloor and Galen Merritt they were working everybody over. They were just trying to get something to go. Nothing really stuck until Bruce really strung it out, and I seen a long line of riders, and that was about the 7th move I was in, or covering, staying up front, because I'm a one-guy show out here, right? So I got to cover it. And when Bruce did that, I was like, okay, I can't be the first guy to react, so I let along about 8 guys, and then I'm like, okay, Galen's the next guy, because it was long, and he wasn't really doing, he strung it out, but he wasn't getting daylight. I'm like, Galen's the next guy to go, so I found Galen's wheel, and yeah, he hit it. I barely got his wheel, gassed me pretty good, and yeah, 4 of us away. I had to miss a pole, then I started taking poles, and then 10 minutes into it, that was it. I was done. Galen's just super strong. Probably, like, I'm not in that league, so to get in the break today was probably not the smartest move, but I mean, you come here for a workout, right? It's the first race of the campaign. So anyways, I got spit out with Mark Berger. So he was he was one of the Masters guys in the break. So there's 2 of us Master guys in the break. Spit out the back, we got thrown back to the group, and just as the group caught us, we were climbing up Egypt Hill, and I was still recovering from the effort. It was just not the move to make it wasn't making the move of Galen. It was the moves prior. I was covering a lot of stuff, but I dropped my chain, and I lost a good minute. I mean, I lost some time on the climb, but then when they started descending off the climb, it was a big group versus one guy. They put some time on me, but when I flattened out in the back, I could see I was a minute and 30 seconds, and I'm like, I can get back in, and I drove it hard to the corner over here on route I think it's 32 or whatever it is, and it goes into the headwind, so I dropped it back down into the big plate, and the chain dropped again. just as I was getting on the back of the group. So you only got so many of those efforts, and I almost got back in here, but that was it. So an hour and a half I got it, that was it. And mainly hard riding for the whole hour and a half. Don't know, the guys are still out on course. Galen's super strong. He's going to win the 1-2 race for sure. Mark Berger, riding good, but me and Mark probably made a mistake going into the move with Galen and the Nelgen rider. Who knows what might be Matt Brophy, but he's a pretty fit kid. Yeah, he was trading punches with Galen, but at 48 years old, maybe that was a mistake. But you need those efforts, right? I had right intentions. I was following everything, so the instincts are good. Just gotta get some hard racing in. That's it. So I pulled out. There's no use in me riding around here. Just I'll go to Ellicottville just to get a little spin in. I did a good hour and a half. I'm happy with that. We'll check the file. Heart rate is high. I had the right intentions. Had the right intentions for sure. Just need some more hard racing. So we'll see how things go. Check the file out, see how it is. But as for the first race, DNF, what are you going to do? Your chain comes off, you chase back in, then it comes off again. Like I say, there's only so many bullets in the gun, right? And then I wasted a lot in the first 15 minutes trying to find a move, which maybe I wouldn't have been my best card to play. Maybe I should have just hung back in the pack with the Masters instead of trying to mix it up with the pro guys. Live and learn. Live and learn. Anyways, that's a wrap for this episode of the system. It's working. I mean, I'm in good shape. To find that move, a lot of guys in that race, there was over 60 of them. Everybody was looking for it, especially the pro guys. And only two Masters and 2 pros made it. So, right intentions, just maybe not the right firepower to mix it up with Mayer. Galen, he raced yesterday, and he was flying out there this morning. He's a tough, strong rider. So kudos to him. They're probably just finishing now out on South Hill Road. He would be my pick for the win. So we'll check the results later on. But yeah, it started out cool and it's nice now. But Bristol,